Well, how is it going for you? I'm glad you stopped by my channel. I wanted to get this reading out for you because I feel like there's a lot you need to know. And if you've been listening to my other readings, then you will know that it is time for you to start communicating. And it is time for you to really look back at your notes. If you've been journaling, look back at your notes, do some reviews, consider yourself on top. Okay, so things are out of scope a little bit, but you're fine tuning it a little bit. I feel like you are sitting down, tapping in to what you see is happening. It's realizing that those moments that are coming in to what you have been asking for are finally coming in. There are some new opportunities to really get the information that you have really been wanting to seek. Okay, so I'm going to dive right in. I'm going to connect to my higher self, connect to our spirit guides to see what the energy feels like this month. What is coming into play? What is going to make it work for you? I don't know. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Father, Mother, God, and thank you, Universe. Thank you for what we need to know in this message. The clarity is what is coming through. Clarity, it's benevolence, it is expressing your own emotion so that you can get through this moment. It's pivotal. It's feeling like things are becoming erased. However, it's starting to tone down a little for you, but Spirit is also saying you need to prepare. You need a plan. You need to prepare. You need to get into your practice, what the space that you're holding for yourself, meaning there is a lot of emotions that are coming through right now. But the way that Spirit is describing it is you need to tap into your own inner guidance and allow yourself to speak more clearly. So this is where you want to take time out to do your affirmations. You want to practice some automatic writing. You want to do some journaling. You really want to get some closure out of this, okay? So this is the divine coming in. Your consciousness, divine consciousness is coming in and is saying, I am. But hold on, wait. We need to communicate what it is that we truly are wanting. So this is where you want to dive deep, get into that heart chakra, and do whatever intentions. Be mindful of the inner voice. Sometimes, with that Gemini energy, we can get very chatty. We can over talk, and we can bring in some rumors. We can listen to other people's problems that don't belong to us. So this is where you need to say, hey, I'm drawing the line. I'm setting some boundaries. I'm working on my plan. What is my plan? Well, I'm going to tell you what my plan is. This is where you need to get out your journals. This is where you need to identify what it is that you think you're lacking, because remember, you want to get out of that place of feeling judgmental, because you want to focus more on your own energy, okay? So this is where, excuse me, I may not understand what you're saying right now, but I'm listening, okay? I can listen. I'll sit down with myself and I will listen to what it is that the divine has to say to me right now, okay? Because there's some good news here. So remember, you have your divine, these are ancestors who are probably trying to communicate with you right now, okay? This could be some great information about an investment or some relationships status that you have been seeking, and now you have this Pisces energy that's coming in and is breaking down old belief patterns. You're setting these barriers. You're feeling the deep feeling and emotion that is arising from this, okay? But Gemini is saying, listen to me, okay? Listen to me. So this is where you want to get grounded. Again, do your I am affirmations. Do some throat chakra, which I'm also feeling, I'm feeling the throat chakra. So look at some throat chakra exercises. Get into your happy space. Feel really good. Express those emotions and then let it go. Okay? And you know already what you don't want. You already know this. So what you really want to do is pick up the phone and say, hey, I'm listening, but I'm not going to respond the way that I used to. I'm going to respond more clearly. Sometimes responding is just listening. So this is where you want to slow down a little bit, take a few steps back, analyze the situation, get a feel of that energy that's coming in. Is this for me? Is this energy for me? Is this likely some emotion that this relationship that I'm in right now, is this person showing me their true energy? Because there are some new opportunities for you to really that are really uncovering. And this is where Jupiter is saying, hey, there's a lot going on here, but we need to cut some ties with some old habits, some old programs that aren't serving your highest good. And this is where Venus is basically here taking care of all of your values and pleasure, and just sits back and says, I feel good. And this is what I want, and it's going to happen. So just relax a little bit on that energy and just know that things are working out for you. If you've been feeling a little anxious, then this is where you need to, hibernate a little bit. Don't answer the phone if you don't want to answer the phone. Just get clueless and say, I'm not knowing right now. I don't understand. And let it be. And then continue on your path, because right now, this is Spirit coming in and is saying, you need to let it go. You need to just let it go, and you need to adapt to this new energy that's coming in, because this is what you have been manifesting. This is what you have been wanting. So now you want to continue on that path and It's being served, is what I'm hearing Spirit said. It's being served. So focus more on the attention of where it is that you want to go. Explain it with your inner guidance system, your emotional guidance system. And this is where, if you want to, I call it switch the channel, switch your frequencies, switch your vibration, and get into that position where it just feels good for you. And when you want to do that, this is where I think, look at some other opportunities. Where can I gain more inspiration right now? Because I'm feeling like this type of communication that's coming through is really saying, I understand how I can let go of this situation, and it could be just as easy as saying no. So let's see what the cards have to say. And we're going to start with the Star Temple. Okay. This is the Star Temple where you want to get connected to your inner guidance system. Okay, so Asterope, the Star Mother, loved. The Universal Mother loves and supports me totally. Okay, so this is basically you are being supported. This tells me that there is a spirit that is with you and guiding you for a while. They're communicating with you and they want you to know everything is going to plan. So meanwhile, what else can you be doing with your energy? Contemplating on something that you don't want to happen. However, you're taking this action and you need to just be patient. Okay? It takes time for the divine to respond. It takes time. But know that the universe has your back. That's basically what's happening. The universe has your back. And if you want to speed things up a little bit, then you'll see what happens, right? Then you go and ask. Ask Source, ask your guides. What is it that I need to know right now? Alcyone, the Moonstone Star, passion. I am entering a portal of euphoric love, and this tells me get it in order. This is like the Venus energy right now. Mercury. It's all corresponding to what it is that you are really wanting to put out there. So it's understanding who I am, your identity, and you're shifting. You're shifting, and it feels good right now. So keep continuing to be on that path that makes you feel good. There's lots of pleasure here. This feels like Venus energy. Let's read. It's the number 11, the Moonstone Star. This could be a synchronicity or symbol that's shining for you. I feel like this is another light code activation. Okay, so if you want this energy, just during your meditation practice, what you want to do is just ask your higher self, ask your guides, what it is that I need to know now for my highest good. And this is where I feel like the Pisces energy is just really showing us how to break free from, it's like a stubborn feeling. It's very stubborn, but at the same time, it's very compassionate. It's surrendering. It feels good. Yes, you're a little sensitive, but that's okay, because you're using it to the best of your highest good. So this is where this light code activity is, you're corresponding to your own trueness, and now you're gaining momentum and you're understanding, and it feels good, so continue to do that. Sensuality, expression, freedom, and this is what this moon energy is coming in and is allowing us to uncover and gather more forms of communication. So call in more light if you need to. I feel like this is a Palladian energy that's wanting to talk with you more. They're understanding what it is that you are wanting to uncover. The moon star signifies the synergy of the sacral chakra and the magical essence of the moonstone crystal. Just under the navel, the orange-colored sacral chakra is a potent pleasure zone. When combined with opalescent moonstone, this chakra unlocks portals of love. This co-creative collaboration amplifies sensual expression, personal power, and self-love. It opens up powerful pathways to euphoric love. A tantalizing new relationship or a fresh start within an existing one is pending. Pending. That's a key word, pending, okay? Pending. Also, the moonstone star encourages you to embrace this new beginning. So there you go. Things are working out. It's expression, it's communication. Spirit wants us to look at the Black Moon astrology. So let's go ahead and pull from that deck next. But wait, there's more. There's more. So this is the Gemini. This is the Gemini season, right? So what is Gemini? All about communication. It's all about communication and how are you going to express what you are wanting to communicate. So while you are communicating, communicate that with your higher self and your spirit guides, okay? This is what they want you to know. I feel like there is, there's a meeting, they're saying a meeting, visits, I heard hospital visits, like maybe a detention center, an opening, but it's more of how you co-create with this energy, okay? It's how you co-create with this energy and how you continue to feel out what it is that you are wanting to speak of more. So this is where I really truly believe that the more you do your meditation and your throat chakra energy, exercises, you're going to feel a shift. So be mindful of that. There's a lot of creative energy that you can tap into right now. You guys are amazing, and I mostly feel that for you is that you truly are amazing, and you have all of this energy that is allowing you to come forward and speak more into what is present. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Speak more into what is present, not the lack, but I am. Okay, so this is where I feel like Jupiter is really, Jupiter in Pisces right now is really saying, goodwill, good luck, lots of new opportunities. They are here for you. They want to really, really help and assist you. I feel like there's this huge understanding. They're understanding how you feel, and automatic writing is really going to help you with this. So you have the 12th house, escape. So there you go. 12th house, escape. And that is the number 36. Let's see, read what it has to say. And that is the 12th house is Pisces, right? The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are of imagination, all compact. William Shakespeare and Midsummer's Night Dream. It is time to get on point. It's not a time to ignore or overlook what's there. Things may get fragmented. The 12th house of the zodiac is the most mesmerizing of all of the houses. Mystic, dreaming, drowning, vast seas, and surrendering are all the things that belong to this house of self-undoing. It is also the place in the chart where we lapse in our judgment and make bad choices, like the sign of Pisces that rules it. The 12th house falls at the end of the zodiac, which indicates a type of passage or rebirth. The house contains the meaning of all the signs and planets and all the other houses within it. The 12th house stands for all. Even though astrologers refer to the 12th house as a gutter or garbage dump of the zodiac, it is still distinct in its meaning. Evolved souls and doomed live here. Within the 12th house are the highest of the highs and the lowest of the lows, ruled by Neptune, the planet of confusion, drunkenness, prisoners, shut-in, saints, artists, mystics call this home. Imagination, linking up, and connecting to the unknown are all facets of the 12th house. It is where the material and non-physical worlds connect. It is both the beginning and the end. The 12th house offers bliss, spiritual fulfillment, the meeting up with twin flames. It promises of losing yourself in some beautiful other, but it might be like trying to hold on to a cloud. This house of poetry and oceans is enchantment. It is where we lie to ourselves as well. This house also represents water, toxins, poisons, perfumes, candles, hidden chambers, secret desires, Christ consciousness. The 12th house tells us to forget about ourselves and live for others. But this may bring confusion and also peril. It is fear and paranoia. It is beauty and love. It teaches us to write poetry and understand the messages from the heavenly spheres. The 12th house inspires us to show great kindness. When the 12th house card comes up in a reading, something is amiss. There is something about the situation you are unsure about, or at least are not privy to. All is not as it seems. Without information, it's difficult to move forward. The signals you're getting are probably wrong ones. That medical test you've just had, the diagnosis is not likely accurate. What seems obvious right now is only a mirage or obscured. The Venus or Libra card with the 12th house card may indicate the emergence of an important love affair or relationship. With the Saturn card, you will soon be shown something you were mistaken over, and the results may be shattering. With the Moon card, your visions are profound. With the Mercury or 3rd house card combined with this card, you're either write beautifully or you have deep psychic gifts. The warning with this card is not to look to others for fulfillment or to others to give you your purpose, at least not until the current phase. It's either the incorrect time to attempt this or you are looking to the wrong crowd. While the 10th house gives us the truth, the 12th house gives us magic. Each is important and you cannot be all that is without the other. Take heed and search for clarity. Watch out for deception at this time. So that is basically what I feel like this moon is communicating. Take the time. Pisces is about clarity. It's about standing in your own power, claiming it, taking a step back. When choices come up for you, observe them. How can this energy serve my highest good at this time? And take time with this energy. The more you take time with this energy, then you will feel more secure in the choices that you're making. And this is where I feel like Venus, okay, I feel like the Star Mother, call on to the Star Mother. She's there for you, okay? So this is where I feel like you need to, it's all about self-care. Imagination. Use your imagination of your self-care. I'm thinking self-care. And this could be for anyone. It doesn't matter, man or woman. Think of your baths. You know, think of how you want to care for that inner child, okay? You're caressing, you're nurturing, you're just being at one with yourself, and you're taking the time out to really be with yourself, which is basically what Pisces is saying. Don't look to the crowd to be pleased, because sometimes in that crowd, yes, you can gain inspiration, you can gain momentum, you can feel good, and that's good, but maybe what you're looking for is not right now, okay? So if this is a relationship that you're in, is this a new relationship that you're getting in, and you're starting to get some vibes that, pay attention to that, okay? Pay attention to that energy, because maybe it's not the right time to really invest in all of that relationship. Maybe that relationship is there to help you get quiet, help you stand in your own power and claim what it is that you want to, what you really see. Okay, so I'm going to pull one more card for you. That was a good one. Very nice. Very nice. I like that. Then we have the 11th house, friends. There you go. Number 35. 11th house, friends. 11th house. Well, that's our Aquarius, friends. Listen to some music. I don't know if I could say this, but there's a song that I listen to, and it is by Tosh Sultana, and it's called Pretty Lady. I'll put it down in the description. Listen to that song, and I think it's just the melody of it. It is the way that you take time for yourself. You're thinking self-care. Let me have this dance. Let me have this dance under the stars, with the moon, with the sun, Let's have this dance. Don't walk behind me. I may not lead. Don't walk in front of me. I may not follow. Just walk beside me and be my friend. The 3 graces of hope, faith, and charity, the bonds of friendship. Rely upon support from friends and other associations. Don't attempt to go it alone. You will need help. The 11th house is all about associations and how we connect to others. It is a house of group alliances, ideals, and our aspirations in a public or social arena. The 11th house is commonly referred to as a house of friends, but it is so much more than that. It has everything to do with a collective that comes from groups, people who identify and align with each other to make social change. By combining our energies with others, we can make our world, but more importantly, the domain of others, a better place. So right there, I'm going to stop and say I just thought of, with this Gemini season, how Gemini can really help us see all the inspiration there is with our friends, and how we can still identify with our true self, our higher self, and just walk beside me and be my friend. Don't need any commitments right now, because your only commitment right now should be with your inner friend, making peace and just being in your own free spirit. The 11th house has much to do with our destiny, what we decide to go before we leave this earth, our soul's purpose. The 11th house deals with the greater good and living up to an ideal. The 11th house card says that we're not in this world alone, and that it's time to aim higher and go among the broader society, to work with others or share energies, as it's not a good time to work on your own. The support of allies and other groups are necessary. The 11th house points out how we are distinct. It is a reminder that we are unique among groups and friends. When this card turns up in a reading, the focus is on friends. What groups you belong to and who you associate with to achieve your objectives. Pulling your resources with those of others may be necessary. There will be changes in your friendships and associations, or possibly you may be able to achieve an important goal or desire based upon who you know. It represents a collective creativity. A friend may have the very information you need to further advance your cause and goal, or it could be thought the friendship of lovers or spouses that will allow you to attain your dream. This means you are to hook up with the right people at the correct time. Now, it is all about the people you know and what organizations you associate with. Even though it's a fortuitous time to join a class, a club, a society, or a group, it is also important you be a standout. Others will support you individual. Sometimes this card indicates the sudden appearance or disappearance of an old friend. The 11th house is also the house of stepchildren or children who belong to your lover. Issues involving such children may arise. Look to surrounding cards for the meaning of the issue. The appearance of the 11th house cards means the collective. Those who support you as friends, but can sometimes indicate open enemies and rivals. It could just be a spirited competition between you and another, bringing out the best in both of you, but in the end, what works out is what works out best for all. So it is not a good time to serve your needs only. It is a time to be a comrade and give consideration to friends. So in brief, friendships, friends of all kinds, allies and alliances, social contacts, organizations, clubs, gatherings, dreams, hopes, aspirations, destiny, compassion, acceptance. The place where we discover we are not alone, being different, individual, one of a kind. Foreigners, other cultures, people with a different ethnicity or background, tribal connection, suffering from rejection or banishment from the tribe, traveling to foreign lands, entering a new field, misfits, artists, stepchildren, children who are also our friends. Technology, connecting through electronics, going with the flow, trusting in the flow as well as in your own wild and unique self. The corresponding tarot card here is the Three of Cups. Ideas, source of help, alliance, groups, friends, the black sheep of the family, goals, hopes, wishes, and dreams. So this is all of an understanding of what we are expressing with our moods and our emotions. So you can express your emotion with lack of, that you live in a life full of lack, or you can express your emotion with that dreamy, it's a dreamy feeling that I feel is what is, let me say this again. Spirit is saying, yes, it's very dreamy. It's dreamy and it feels good when you express your present moment and where you are wanting to go forward. So the more that you co-create with others, you're still being very mindful. However, you still have to be mindful to the innerness of your own happiness. Okay, so yes, we are starting to open back up. Things are, more establishments are opening up. Things are normalizing in somewhat, and as we took the time to understand and elaborating on those feelings that we have been having with our own emotion, now we are co-creating with this real benevolent Pisces energy that you have really put into place. So the more that you do this is where I feel like the Gemini energy is really here to help you co-create and just stepping out of your shell a little bit more. You could be someone who was a little shy. When I first started doing my getting online, I was like, oh, I was a little weary. I didn't know. I was like, oh, I don't know how this is going to sound, or how it's going to feel, or what's going to happen. But I just laid it out and I just started talking about it. And the more you continue to do that, you start shifting and you start analyzing, what feels good. And this is why I really feel like, you can be joining some meditation groups, and you can share, creating that circle. Okay, circle of love, I like to call it. So you have these circles of love, circles of friendships, and you're learning how to also create this circle of love. And it doesn't have to be the same as others. It could be the way that you want to, how you're expressing it, and that's fine. And that's all that matters. As long as it feels good, that's all that matters. So be unique. And I really felt like that was the energy that was coming out today, that we just needed to fulfill more opportunities. Look at this card. Escape. Okay, it's a seashell and you have different moons. This is where, you're going outside more, getting more fresh air, you're drinking your fluids, you're watching what you eat, watching your diet. This is your friends. Okay, so you're very attractive, is what I'm saying. You're very attractive. People are going to be coming to you for direction. People are going to be asking you for assistance. People are going to really love your energy. So this is where I feel like your relationship needs a plan too. Your relationship needs to cross over into other areas where we know it's going to work out. You're identifying. Every day you are identifying what works and doesn't work. So you just surrender and release. Okay? And just feel good about it. Hello? What do I need to know today for my highest good? Thank you to the angels. Thank you, Spirit Guide. Thank you for connecting with me today so that I can be that beacon of light, so that I can excuse myself from this situation and continue to speak of the peace that I believe that is peace. Because only you know what is feeling good. So that's where I feel like the divine is coming in, and your spirit guides really wanted you to understand the relationship that's happening and going forth. You're creating new relationships right now. So this is a brand new deck I got, Beyond Lemuria. I really love it. So this one is just more a review of the pictures. I may pull just one card from it. I'm going to... Beyond Lemuria is... This is where you can pick up more light codes. The Lemuria energy, just getting grounded with the Mother Gaia, your benevolent team, your star family. Okay, this is where Your spirit guides are really wanting to connect with you as well. They offer us tools for navigating and transmuting the shadows and systems behind what urges a person and a collective society to behave so that you can regain more momentum. Lemuria was the original paradise. If we are to allow Eden to flourish on earth once again, we need to return to living harmoniously with nature, just as our ancestors did for thousands of years. We are already aware that we need to live more sustainability, but do we know what that means? Humanity is leaning on finite resources. Not only will those resources run out, but the process of constantly taking them from the earth is creating undeniable problems for our planet. For any living being to exist, it needs to generate an equal balance of give for its take. This is like the in and out of breathing. We breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide, while plants symbiotically do the opposite of this. The toroidal field of energy around the body represents this, with energy coming in and going out. Receptive and assertive. Just a little preface there. What I really like about shuffling, Spirit wants me to shuffle through these cards, and let me just do that one moment. Not only is it the literature, but it is the introduction to our whole journey that we are having here on earth. That's how we are embracing with one another, and how we are healers, and we're embracing that in this time. And this could be another way that we go into our divine practice. It's a unique one, and this could be another opportunity or a way that you can live. Okay, so it talks about the chakras, how you can receive healing. Message for the day, you can ask questions like, what should I be aware of? What can I go from? What can I grow from? Where should I put my energy? What are the best tools for connecting to the divine? How we connect to our constellations. And I feel like this has been a real true gift from the Arcturus energy and the Pleiades energy that we all are a family of, and how the divine is really here to thank us and teach us how we can continue living on this planet and helping one another as we go through this ascension. Okay, so this is where you can call on to the archangels, your spirit guides, the Lemurians. Okay, because we are all Christ consciousness. So I am going to shuffle a few. I'm just going to pull one card, but I want to show you the beautiful drawings and paintings on this. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card for you. There you go. Throat chakra. Confirmation right there. That's what we're talking about. Throat chakra. Affirmations. Go find online anything to do with throat chakra. This is going to be a huge shift for you. And I really feel this is the Gemini energy. We are in Gemini season right now, and this is the Gemini energy. It's all about the throat chakra. Express your truth. Okay? I am healed. I am working on my own business. And the number is 7. 7, to me, I think of divine timing, you know. And not just that, you have the Merkaba. All is well. Things are always working out for me. You have the butterfly, which is transformation. And then the wings of your guides. Your guides are here with you. You could be seeing a lot of symbols, signs. Remember, the universe talks to us in many ways. Secret languages. Sometimes just in silence. And then you capture this feeling when you go inside and connect to your inner self. And this is where I say, you know, do some shadow work on yourself. Continue to do the grounding work that you need to do that allows you to go forth. And this is where, you know, it's a reawakening, it's a rebirth. Okay, your soul is getting these upgrades and you're fine-tuning these with these affirmations. Listen to some beautiful mantras. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. You know, I'm starting to learn how to do some yoga. Like the real yoga, like all these different positions, you know. But you can do your own too. You can switch it up and you could do your own stretches and, you know, Tai Chi, anything that brings you more clarity. Okay, this is where I feel like this is really communicating. This is your truth. This is your connecting with your higher self. All that is between you and source and your guides. This is where you can call on to the ascended masters to help you. There is, and I'll read you what it says. Expression, communication, your own creative language, sharing your spirit, accepting your originality, truth, authenticity. This chakra is the origin of expression. It is the source of the life that sparks, that inspires our aliveness and stokes the creative fires in others. This is the outer sharing of our inner being. The glowing song of our soul on the winds of our flight to understanding more of who we are. Connect to the crux of your potential and take it further than you could have imagined. As spirit fuses into the tangible, It actualizes as a platform for greater experience, and new facets are sculpted, seeded and shared as a fractal of light in the form of our own unique language. Be truthful with yourself about how you are really feeling. If you always act in integrity and follow your heart-centered truth, some unhealthy connections or aspects of your life may fall away, and you will be in complete alignment with your path. In this way, your internal psychic navigation system will become strengthened. Your purpose will be clear, and you will inspire others through the sparkle of your deep inner knowing. So this is where I just want to show you this. Where our friends are our friends. Namaste, dear angels, are always providing for us. And this is where you are moving forward. You have the divine working with you already. This is that Mercury Venus energy. Even though we are in a retrograde, you are still knowing how to balance that energy so that you can communicate. So as you are taking time to, and this is where I feel like Pisces, right? Is saying, okay, I understand you. Okay, you're making a new way. You're making a new way. You are following your own beliefs. And if that is what makes you feel good, then yes, you may. So, be truthful with yourself about how you are really feeling. If you always act with that integrity and follow your heart, then you are going to feel a huge shift, okay? So, relax. It's benevolent energies coming through. This is where you want to, if you need to go a little deeper, you could just be knowing that you are, just know that you've already healed those wounds from the past. That's what I feel like is really what's going on here. You already healed those wounds from the past, and now what Mercury is really trying to communicate is that we have Venus here. I'm looking at my notes, so that's why I keep looking down. We have Venus here, also in Gemini, and is saying, you know, we got you covered. It feels good. Okay, so write out your intentions. This could be a time for you to do some poetry. And I heard the divine speak earlier of art. There is there's a lot of great artists on YouTube that you can follow. Painting, art, dancing, reading for others. You know, this could be a time where, what does charity look like for you? Ask those questions. Charity could mean just devoting a little bit of time out for our friends. So as things start to come into more partnerships, okay, this is where we work more in our communication department. Okay, so think Just think of communication department. Mostly it's the heart chakra. Communication department, throat chakra, affirmations. Themes, how you share your spirit, your unique language. So this is where I feel like spirit is showing you some new talent, new gifts you did not know that you have, but you are now, it's now being revealed to you that you have it. So as you do this, you'll feel more with the pleasure of your surroundings, where you're at, meeting new people. This could be, I feel like a lot of traveling. So this is where you really want to plan and research. Do your research. Have a, what do you call that? Your dream board. Have a dream board, bucket list. Have a, something that you can see, and then once you accomplish it, you just say, okay, I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to celebrate this accomplishment. Healing position is throat. Color wash, vibrant mid blue. Vibrant mid blue. Okay. It's a very beautiful card. I do want to show you the card that influenced me to show you this deck of cards. It was the number 44. So when I see 44, I think 444. I think 111, 222, 333, 444. It's like a new awakening, a rebirth. It's like, don't forget to share the 111, pass it around. When you see those synchronicities, pass them around. That's the universe. That is the cosmic consciousness, that energy that's flowing through all of us. And it's like, okay, friends, we're going to pass the 111. Sending you much love and light. Okay, so we're exploring, and this is how you are going to manifest new desires into your life. Okay, so it's all about your desires. Shine your light, because that is what you came here to do, is to shine your light. Beautiful. Let me drink some water. I really feel that you're going to be meeting some, you're going to be meeting some new people, and you're going to be feeling more in place. And just don't be afraid to speak up a little bit. In the past, you probably did not really speak of your true emotion. And now you are feeling all of the inspiration that is, being revealed to you, and you really feel lighter. So mostly you feel lighter. So continue to do more of that. I feel like Jupiter is really, check your birth chart and see where Jupiter is. And then my favorite are the animal guide. Sometimes our divine family will communicate to us with pictures. Okay, they'll show us through our third eye. And another way that we can connect with spirit is through vision, So do some vision exercises and kind of just go with the flow. And don't beat yourself up on if you're doing anything incorrectly. There's no right or wrong way. It's all pure love. It's all pure love, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and pull. What is your spirit animal? What is your spirit animal? Remember, they are our family too. They are our family. So the more that we communicate with our guides, sometimes Mother Gaia, she will talk to us through our spirit guides as animals or colors or, it's all unique. So however way that you want to connect with your guides, there's many videos on how you can connect to your guides. But if you really want to connect with your guides through meditation, just ask, I want to connect with you guides. And take some deep breaths, get real relaxed, and make sure you're alone, of course, not too distracted, and then your guides will show themselves to you. There you go, the dolphin energy. I love the dolphin energy. Whenever the dolphin energy, I see it, it just reminds me how grounded I am and to forget about the past. Because the past has already happened, okay? And the dolphins also help us heal so that we can move forward, so that we can be the shining light that we are. Like the Lemurian card was, I want to show you that again. So these are synchronicities for you. They're messages that you need to know. And I'm happy to help show them to you. Shine your light. Dolphin. And it is the number 4. Dolphin stands for joy, light, flow, compassion. And this is where I feel like that moon energy in Pisces is really helping us to move forward in this Gemini season so that we can continue to gain momentum. And just remind yourself, it is my birthright to be here. It is my birthright to have different choices. It is my birthright to explore more. It is my birthright to be abundant. Okay? So let's read what this dolphin energy number 4. Mammal cousin to the great whale, dolphin has been revered throughout the ages for its grace, intelligence, and lightness of being. With ancient beginnings as a creature of the land, dolphin evolved over time to master a life between worlds, breathing air and giving birth as we do, but from the quiet sanctuary of the water realm. In ancient Greece, dolphin was honored as a messenger of the gods. To kill a dolphin was a crime punishable by death. The Celts saw the dolphin as a protector of sacred wells and holy water, and Sumerians linked dolphin to Ioannis, the deity of the sea. In Egypt, dolphin was an expression of the goddess of Isis, while Christian symbolism depicts the dolphin as an aspect of Christ. Indigenous Australians have long revered dolphin as a great guardian spirit, from which some of their tribes are direct descendants. Regardless of origin, countless tales throughout the ages tell of dolphins reaching out and interacting with humans in friendly, protective, and playful ways. Considered the king of fish by many ancient cultures, dolphin brings to us the energies of compassion, community, and playful generosity. Traveling in close-knit family pods, dolphin moves like light in motion, leaving a trail of grace, magic, and joy for all to share. Thank you, dolphin. Thank you for your energy. Well, that was excellent. I really enjoyed getting out this reading for you. I feel like Spirit really wanted you to understand how the energy is looking like throughout June. And it's going to be exciting. So pay attention to that. Excitement, thrills. It's also going to be bringing up some old emotion. So don't let it trigger you. Remember, it already happened. That can't come up again. So just be mindful to just go within and call on your spirit guides and say, Spirit, I surrender, and I'm just going to allow you to continue to help me through my growth for the highest good of all. And if you need, have a prayer, call on to the archangels, call on to the ascended masters, as they can help you, because you are Christ energy, you're the Christ consciousness, and it's your birthright for you to be that shining light and what you're here to do. And I truly believe that. And having your own, that's why I really feel like this Pisces energy, even though we're in the Gemini season, and it's all about communication. Everything is about communication, right? There's some things that we need to communicate, and there's some things that we don't need to communicate. Sometimes we need to let the other person communicate. We can get trapped in other people's emotion, and we can play out other people's roles because, I don't know, it just, we at the same time, we want to co-create, but at the same time, we want to help one another, and that's all that matters, right? As long as it's in your heart. And if you really feel like things are getting a little more difficult, just surrender and find your happy place. It's self-care is going to really help you. Self-care is going to help you. Listening to your affirmations, and your friends are going to be there. But I feel like if you can be with yourself and tap into the energy where the divine is really wanting you to listen to also, because you are now, I'm hearing upgrade codes. You're getting these light codes, upgrade codes, you're advancing. And they also want to congratulate you. They want you to know that their presence is within you. Okay, so listen. Sometimes you'll feel in parts of the body. You could be feeling some, some pain. You could be feeling some headaches. And this is where, in meditation, you can just send love to those parts of your body. Send love to, stretching. And this is where yoga, Kundalini yoga, could really help someone. I really believe this. And doing a lot of self-care and not worrying about what other people think, because you are the light. You are the light. So you're mastering your own self, and that's all that matters. And not worrying about what other people think about you, because it's really none of your business what other people think about you, right? It's none of their business. It's all about you setting an example for what you feels right, and that is between you and God. And how you work with that energy, you just have to believe in it, okay? Just believe in it, and set your own tone, be in your own castle with your own. One of the things that I like to do is you can use tarot as a communication. Okay, so the Emperor card, right? All is well, divine timing. It's like your spirit guides. What is it that I need to know today? Thank you, angels, for giving me some clarity and feedback. So then I have some communication to start with. So that's one way that I communicate. Okay, like the archangels. And just talk to them. You can just talk to them and just ask them questions. I may not know the answer to this. I know I can do the research on this. I know I'm looking at all angles. I know that you're not judging me. I'm not judging you. I know that it's pure, unconditional love, of course. And I'm just looking at this angle for clarity so that I know on the mission that I am going to do, whatever my goal is, that there's going to be some, there could be a mistake or anything. I just let go of any excuses, and I look at all those angles and just continue to look at what feels good for me and how I look at, for my family. And we're not always going to agree. We're not always going to agree, and that's okay. So I learned to listen. I learned to pick my battles. I can't always say that I'm right. I can't always say they're right. I can't always look at everything as negative, because everyone is a divine source. And we are all here on a mission. And I think this is where we're just all learning how to communicate a little bit more. So know that you're not alone. The divine is always with you. The mother goddess is always with you. And every now and then, don't forget to look up at the sky, look at the stars, Look at the moon in the morning, the sun. You can wake up with the sun while, make a date with the sun before it rises. Make a date with the moon. Make a date with the stars. And, just know that Mother Gaia is there for you and always is providing for you. It's much love and huge guidance is always being offered up. And I'm going to go ahead and connect with Spirit. Thank you, Father, Mother, God. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Universe. Thank you, Archangels and Ascended Masters. I ask for a number to share with our family. Or 216. Thank you, angels. Thank you, angels, for what we need to know today. 216. Your angels are inviting you to see yourself through their holiest and most loving eyes. See your beauty inside and out. So beautiful. See your beauty inside and out. And something that makes me think of this is metaphysical. Anything metaphysical that you can help yourself with it's divine love, and it's a gift from God, and how we all are channelers. We are all channelers with this cosmic flow of love that is always coming through our energy field, and just knowing that, the divine comes in and helps you with so much, gratitude and love and space, and any metaphysical work that you can do to help you on your journey is grateful. It's appreciative for your own soul to grow. And I think if you can visit a metaphysical store, you will just feel so connected to your innerness, your inner being, and that is going to help you grow much more too. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'm glad that you stopped. If you know someone else who can also enjoy this, please share it with them. Don't forget to click the like and the subscribe button, and enjoy your family, the dolphin family, okay? So I will see you again, and I will be on here next week. So see you then with much love and light. Namaste. Have a good night.